Again, it's so good I cannot stop eating. I've lost over 30 kilograms since 2024 and this is what I eat. And today we're cooking protein-rich shakshuka. Hello, my name is Tatiana and this is my series of quick and nourishing recipes. What's cooking? I prepared this breakfast for one person in a small pan. I think it's 22 centimeters. If you cook for the family, of course, you just take bigger pan and more ingredients. We start with cutting everything. Red bell pepper, I guess 2-3 tomatoes, onion, garlic, some parsley, a bunch, wash it. I prefer chopping ingredients in middle size, not too small, not too big. I think that the biggest principle here, the most important principle, is to chop them pretty much in the same size. Onion a bit smaller because I don't like big chunks of onion, but there are so many ways of cooking shakshuka. You can be quite creative here. I'm a busy woman in my 30s. I take care of my body and I prefer eating homemade food, but I don't have time for complicated meals. I've tried lots of ways to lose weight and nothing worked sustainably. And what really changed this situation was treating the underlying issues like insulin resistance and mental health. Thanks to insulin resistance treatment, Mounjaro, I'm not craving fast carbs as much as I did before, but the way I eat overall didn't change much. So it's not dieting. These recipes are for real life. I started eating with more awareness about 4 years ago, way before I started with GLP-1, with the help of endocrinologist with expertise in nutrition. And this is one of the recipes that I learned with her. And we cut everything. Time to warm up the pan. We put on middle. It should be hot enough to caramelize onion. We put splash of olive oil. You can put even more if you want. For me it's enough. I take garlic clove and squeeze it right into the pan. Why waste more dishes? Ah, great, love it. Sizzling. It's important to give it enough time to open the juices, the oils, but not get dark. So, if it's too fast for you, just put the pan on the neighboring section, because burnt garlic is a mess. Don't do it. Then I put onion. Please don't burn. Pull up the pan if the heat is too strong. See if the onion is a bit brown. Garlic is not dark. Now we can make the fire, the heat lower, and we add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a little bit of chili. That's enough. And we added before all other veggies because spices are opening up the best in oil. It smells like Middle East morning under sun. We can put a heat a bit up and we start with wet ingredients. Bell pepper. Yes. And beautiful. the juices. Yes. We make it simmer. You can actually, after all this, add a splash of water and then you will put in your eggs. But I prefer adding chopped tomatoes, or I had pizza sauce, but would be better if it was just plain chopped tomatoes in a can. It's around 3 tablespoons. It's boiling. I take salt in flakes. For me it has more refined and richer taste. Let's add a bit of black pepper too. Mix, mix, mix. And after this I need to try it. I need to check if tomatoes and tomato sauce were too acidic or not. I think canned tomatoes, canned sauce was too acidic, so we add a pinch of sugar just to balance the taste. If it's not too acidic, you don't need sugar. But usually with canned tomatoes and tomato paste, it will be quite sour. Just balancing out. It will not be sweet, I promise. I will add some water. And now it's more liquidy and almost ready for the eggs. I built my meals around protein, fiber and fats because fiber helps to feed the microbiome and helps with the gut health. And protein and fat is what really keeps you fuller for longer. And of course we need carbs. They give almost instant energy for the day. Well, what do you think? I think it looks ready for the eggs. I reduced heat a little bit and now we make 2 wells. The beds for eggs. They're closing down pretty fast. I take eggs of size M because it's a small pan. It's a battle, so I make the well and put in my egg. Yes, baby. Don't close so fast. Yes. Oh my god, yes. A bit of salt for eggs. I don't avoid salt. Actually, salt is electrolyte and it helps to stay hydrated. And we close it. Let her cook on minimum heat. While eggs are setting under the lid, we prepare carbs, aka bread. I prefer sourdough bread. I like the texture. Unfortunately, not a product placement, but offer. And specifically Leopold Couple. Let's work. I cut the whole chunk and I will see if I need the whole slice or just half. Yummy. Yes, yummy. And we use our friend air fryer and put it inside for 190 and let's make it 4 minutes with the flip. While the bread is toasted in the air fryer, let's visit Shakshuka. It's almost cooked. A couple more minutes for egg whites and I will chop some parsley meanwhile. Bread is ready, and for more protein I add feta, Greek feta. I don't even need to cut it. I take 200 grams, 1/4 will be 50 grams. Let me show you this closer. Okay, my camera is in feta cheese, but it's definitely worth it. And look at this. My god, I'm jealous of myself. Testing. So hot. With parsley, it's whole new level of shakshuka. Trust me. Yes, Pusha, do you want to try? No, you don't like it. My cat doesn't like shakshuka. It's perfect mix of salty, soury, savory, and feta fits perfectly. Again, it's so good I cannot stop eating. One thing I did wrong is I waited too long to dig in. So egg yolk solidified, but if you eat almost right away, you'll get also running egg yolk, and it's that would be a perfection, but I'm filming. Still amazing. And of course I still eat croissants. They're just my dessert now. And a little bit of nerdy stuff here. Croissants, especially with some Nutella filling, they spike the sugar up if you were hungry before, but if you got yourself some protein and fiber and fat breakfast, and then you eat very sweet croissant, the sugar will not be spiking that much. Eating sustainably with the most nourishment is not removing things, it's learning how to balance it to get the biggest advantage. And of course I will be sharing more recipes like this. Please let me know in the comment section what's your favorite savory breakfast, or maybe if you cook shakshuka, how you cook it, because everyone does it differently. That's all for today. Thank you so much for being with me. Stay hydrated, eat well, and I see you very soon in the next one. Bye!